And now it's time for Time Handled with Prime Daniels.
You are now watching Time Handle with Prime Daniels, Celibacy, Part 1.
All right, celibacy. Woohoo. Let me tell you something. I feel like this about celibacy. First of all, you usually only hear this talk coming from females. Females who have had sex before. Females who have children, which is the biggest example of them having sex before. A man don't want to be with you if you're celibate. Not a man of decency. The only way it'll kind of be accepted is if you're like an all the way by the book Christian, and even then it's skeptical, and you better meet a man who's an all the way by the book Christian too. It's also accepted. Your best luck at pulling a celibacy card is when you're like 17, 18, 19, fresh out of high school, and you're still a virgin, and nothing ever happened, and you've been to church going. That's kind of a little bit more because young dudes, they're kind of a little 19-year-old dude. He gonna look at it like, yeah, I got a good girl, and she a virgin. That's cool. But nowadays, at the age we at, anywhere from 24 and up, man, people trying to see what's up. You know, and sex isn't everything. It's not the main focal part of a relationship. Make no mistake, it's a big part, but it's not the main thing. You have other things. You need to have the trust together. You need to have finances together. It's so many other things, but you cannot, and I repeat, cannot overlook sex as if that's not where it's at. And for people who are sitting up here saying like, no, they need to be patient and be waiting and blah, blah, blah. Again, you don't hear dudes talk like this. You just don't. For y'all women who saying that, imagine if a guy told you he's not going to tell you the way he makes money until you get married. I'm saving it for marriage. I'm saving the way I make money, and I'm not telling you what it is because you should love me for me. Because that's what you're using with celibacy. It's about the discipline, and then you want to apply all this stuff about what you feel about God and this and that, man. People believe in God. You know, I mean, there are some demons out here and we all trying to shake them. But just because somebody wants to be active with sex prior to, it doesn't mean that they're demonic. That nothing about that even makes sense. If that's the case, that means a lot of people out here who we look at as good people are going to go to hell. And I just don't believe that. I'm just telling you the way it is. A man is not about to stick around with you, do for you, because all you women like to be courted. Nothing wrong with that. But he's not about to be courting you day in, day out. He's not about to get on one knee and propose to you in front of people that don't like y'all. He not finna be out here doing all of it with the dress and all of the stuff for the wedding. If he ain't never has, it's not finna happen. I'm telling you, not a guy who's a non-pushover. He's not gonna do it. Also, too, sex is a big part of what keeps relationships together. That's what make a lot of men come on home. Hell, it's what make a lot of women come on home. You can't ignore it as if it's like a minor thing. This is very major, you know, and it also causes a lot of cheating. If sexual chemistry isn't right, if you're not getting the way you like it, and females, y'all good for this, and men too, you're gonna go elsewhere to try to get satisfied sexually. Okay, and for the people who was like, well, no, I read this one book and such said they got mad, blah, blah. They just did that for the publicity. I guarantee it ain't worked the way that person's telling you. They're either lying to you, or if it happened, somebody was cheating on them behind their back. So while they thought that such and such was waiting on them, they probably didn't have sex with them. But between time, they was getting a good serving elsewhere. Because I'm telling you, a man is not about to wait. However long that duration is, to have sex with you, like y'all got to be married for y'all have sex. It ain't gonna happen.
And this season on Time Handled with Prime Daniels.
So from that, she feels the way to heal that or to rekindle and build things back up is, you know what, I'm just not going to have sex with nobody because that's going to make things better. No, I'll tell you what'll make things better. Stop dealing with dudes who you know you ain't got no business dealing with. This is what men do. We try to talk to good looking women. But if a dude trying to holler at you, it's just because he's interested. But fellas, my advice to you is don't chase the woman. Chase money. You chase money, you're going to get any woman that you want. Trust me when I tell you. And for the women at home, say, oh, no, not me. Y'all the main ones who flock to it. For the fellas, I got the perfect remedy on how you just avoid child support, period. Okay, so I'm going to tell you why I believe in prenuptial agreements. She's not entitled to anything that's mine if we're no longer together. Finito, we're done.